the positive synaptic pathways become the strongest. Negative synaptic pathways become the weakest. You know what I mean? So it's sort of like if all the negative habits or negative behaviors become weaker than the positive behavior, it is harder for me to run a negative behavior because it requires more force. So when we have stronger synaptic pathways for our positive behaviors, what happens is it becomes easier to take those positive behaviors, but it also becomes harder to revert back to negative behaviors. So it's sort of like when I become conditioned in being a nice or a kind person, it becomes harder for me to be rude to someone unless there's a reason. Because it's a part of who I am. So over a long enough duration, between 30 to 90 days, it becomes a part of who we are and who we become. So understanding the importance of full brain activation is just understanding that we are not just consciously reprogramming our conscious mind, but we are reprogramming our unconscious mind. And our unconscious mind moves at a higher rate than our conscious mind does. So what happens is when our unconscious mind runs at a higher rate, it just means it fires off, routines, or it fires off behaviors and, different things like that faster than our conscious awareness has the ability to observe it. So we act before we think and things like that. And so an important thing is to understand is that in terms of these negative thoughts or these limiting beliefs or, self-doubts that we may have or, self-worth issues, the thing is we don't see it in the moment. It's very hard to train the brain, the conscious brain, to anticipate that behavior. So we have to be able to observe that behavior through what other people say or how other people interact with us, outcomes that we might get. So maybe I always start a diet and a week into it, I don't want to diet anymore. Like, we're not going to we're not going to catch ourselves in the moments, because the moments where